Okay, we're back. It's turn 3. Expansions in full swing. I'm joined again by Fantasy. Fantasy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Ready to see these expansions.
Yeah, you can see here there's quite a number of flags out there. Interestingly, Midgard has 3. Um,
He does.
yeah, so
Maybe
I'm
one's a
guessing
ping.
a ping and a double
Yeah.
expand. So they probably went awake, and then Ulm triple expands as well.
Oh
Atlantis the
yeah.
double. Interestingly, TC only has the single, even though they went awake and blind. So maybe those 5 footmen might have made the difference. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see what they've got.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at the messages here. Also, enjoy the smite I picked. Okay. What are you going to do on your expansion, Fem? Message from Pico. Snagged Miss Fortuna. Oh, a hero?
Oh, is that it? Yeah, let me check. Miss Fortuna. Um, Gotta find that.
Okay. So here's Midgard with the Huskarls. Pretty decent troop, but not really for LA. Um, Low prot, but they do have the javelin, which helps in expansion. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd expect a lot of attrition,
yep.
depending on what they're up against.
They did get a
Seems
relatively
fine.
easy indie province here. Probably lucked
Yeah.
out a little bit. This is their profit, which is interesting. They got no, whoa, death weapons and invul. I
Death
like it.
weapons.
Death weapons is popular. The 2 armor negating damage, it is an MR check, but still, if your sacred doesn't hit particularly hard, this is a way to guarantee some damage. Obviously against the MR check, but better than trying to hack through high prot.
Yeah, I could see it being good against Ulm and a lot of cavalry.
Zamatia also has the Olmish troops.
Right.
Um, Atlantis can have very high prot.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty light for Midgard. I mean, they are elves, so you never know if they might lean into it.
It's just
Um,
interesting to put your profit in the army with no sacreds.
oh, I mean, I do it often just for the extra smite. I mean, here and the morale. Um, I like to do it pretty often.
Oh, interesting. They used
That is
their
interesting.
starting army in double. I guess they wanted this province and they were nervous about the heavy cav into the pretender.
Yep.
Yeah, one tip,
Interesting.
if you can, line formation, get those spears out in front to catch the lances. It's gonna work out for them fine, obviously, as we saw, but um,
Yeah, we
yeah,
know who's eating those.
the pretender's eating them. So why not just go with the pretender?
Yeah, I guess depending on I don't know how much testing's being done, but that could be pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
24 prot, you're going to take some damage, but if you want to reduce attrition, if you're expanding with another like an army like this, you could eat the lances with the pretender.
yeah,
It's feasible.
yeah. So solid expansion here by TC, although
How much heavy cav was that?
14, so
14?
decent amount.
Yeah.
They did miss the opportunity to get 3 provinces on turn 3. Ooh, Vampire Queen, you were right.
Ooh,
I
I
was
was
wrong.
right.
A little misdirection there by Seekster.
Yeah, Sixter is old fashioned. He likes his vampire queen.
Decent number of paths here. Undying, Enchanted Blood, Invul, Undead Leadership. It's a
Okay, I really
heavy
like this.
defensive bless, but Ulm doesn't have a problem hitting hard, so I guess that works.
Yeah, I really like this. I think Vampire Queen got nerfed a little bit. I know she used to come with like a vampire retinue, but I think no fear either. She used to have fear, I think, and immortality one. So, but with her invul, she's up to what, 20, 25?
25, that's
25. Okay.
phenomenal level of
Yeah,
Invul.
but not very killy.
No,
And
she
not a lot
does
of
not
hit
have
points.
fear. She does not. Yeah, so she can get bogged down. But 25 invul and then enchanted blood. That's
Hmm.
gonna do quite a bit for you.
Oh, she got blurred body. That's nice. Bark skin, skeletal body.
Yeah. Wait, she...
Is it 2 casts and then attack rear?
Oh, okay. I was
Yep.
about to say.
Yeah.
Oh, not a...
Oh.
was
Uh-oh.
an attack rear, but she did not land all the way in the rear.
Okay. Oof.
Oh, she took some chip there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah.
He'll hit pretty
Barbarian cheat
hard.
getting in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's I love the some of the Dom 2 pretenders, like Kalem, for example, has the Spenta whatever. But
Yeah.
if you get unlucky and you land next to this guy and he hits you the wrong way, these
Mm-hmm.
chassis,
Especially. Oh, life drain. Right.
they're
That's gonna help.
it helps, but they are not nearly as robust.
Yeah, totally. Especially if he berserks, it's bad news.
Yeah. But as we saw, does just fine here.
Yeah, it does make me a little nervous, just because of how slow it is, and there are some indie types that this could definitely go badly for. Like I wouldn't want to throw this into barbarians, but if he picks his targets, he might be okay.
Yeah, look how slow this is going.
Yeah, not to theory craft too hard, but these N1s, these N1 indies that summon or that animate these trees, they can be really dangerous for
Super
expanders that
powerful.
aren't killy. Yeah,
Super
like
powerful.
depending on your surround with that spot open in the front, if they keep shoving trees in there and your pretender keeps attacking them, they can actually go to the retreat timer. I had that happen once, and it was really annoying. All right, worked at them.
Yep. So, Olm's on the board. Oh, Virtue.
Ooh,
Love this chassis.
yeah.
Although there's a Trinity
Yes.
angel thing that's seen quite a bit of popularity in DE recently. But Virtue's so nice, the helps with the clear
Good
quite a
combo.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right off the
Yeah, it's
bat,
really
and
nice.
then high in vol, awe 5, just
Mm-hmm.
and DE giving you air shield for 0 research just makes it a phenomenal chassis.
Yeah. I
Although
don't foresee any issues.
not scripting air shields.
Twist Fate, Charge Body. Surely it comes next. Or no?
Is my game frozen? No.
No, it's they're holding to attack rear, I think. No air shield.
Oh, it's in the
Oh, wait.
bless. What a
Whoa.
wild bless.
Wait, this is on which nation?
Mary.
Okay. Um Righteous Wrath Stormflight Air Shield. Oh my goodness.
What's doing the flying in storms?
Uh
Maybe angels that they summon?
yeah, I mean they have a ton of angel summons. I guess it has to be that. Are they? They're really expecting to put up Storm every fight, huh? I guess
Oh,
that's reasonable.
remind me, I want to take a look at scales in people's capitals.
I have. Yep.
Because this is actually probably relatively decent scales. It's not the biggest bless in the world. Ulm, I'm interested to see what sort of scales they ended up with. Same thing with Atlantis.
Very interesting. I have never seen that before. That bless.
Oh, I love this. I'm excited to see this bless.
Oh yeah.
I just love the min-max type expands. So we're putting up Barkskin. Are we gonna bless? There we go. Okay, we got some regen. Oh, very light bless.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Pretty
it is
effective though.
regen, so they have some sort of a wake. But not an expander? Interesting.
With just reinvigoration and regeneration.
Yeah.
So Earth Nature. What could that be? On an awake?
And you can see here, I'm guessing they gave the personal gem because they're researching towards regen.
Hmm.
And
That's interesting.
to double, right? Like,
Yeah, let
that's
me
got to
check.
be a conscious decision. What else would they be giving? Or
Oh,
maybe.
I'm sure.
What else would they be giving the gem for?
Yeah, personal regens is enchant 2, nature 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems feasible.
But that's some long-term thinking or thinking ahead there.
That is. Absolutely. Very much so. It's clever. And it makes sense. It's not like if you don't use them, or if you don't feel like you need them, then I'll just take them back. You're not spending them on much early game.
Yeah, these things are interesting. The prot is just outrageous.
It is. The bark skin there contributing.
Yeah. Just fantastic.
Yeah, I was a little worried that there would be some kind of disgusting hell bless on this, and that some nations would struggle against it. But this is quite measured.
Well, they may struggle more because the scales are going to be decent and they'll be able to hold up.
Yeah.
It feels like this is
line is also quite interesting.
The lightest bless you need to expand effectively.
Yeah, if it works. It looks like it works.
Here we go. Heart Companions. What are we running, Arco? You said stats. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at these things. We got 4 of them in a square.
Oh, yeah, those are the basic. I think the Heart Companions are 5 to a square. Am I crazy? Because they're formation fighter 5? So
yeah, you've got
3.
5 of them here in this one.
Yep, which is kind of insane. Okay.
Okay, not as
strength 5.
Yeah, Undying, Strength 5, Righteous Wrath. So you kill one of these things, and they are going to be hitting for almost 30.
Yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. Arco likes their mage balls with these guys. You point buff them and let your mages do a lot of the killing. But with that much strength, you can use them pretty aggressively.
They do not, however, have magic weapons, which makes them a little bit susceptible to Body Ethereal or Misform or some of the other counters.
Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking too.
But obviously Arco's not short on magic of their own.
Exactly.
Okay. Solid expand here by Arco. Minimal losses, right? Yeah. Worked out quite well for them. Oh, awesome.
Nice.
What a great chassis, Midgard. Yeah, relatively light blasts for what they could have done. Awe 3, Invul 10. You got Glamour, 10 images. You are lower on the health and prot, so living a little dangerously, but it's such a cool chassis.
That number of defensive buffs is gonna carry you.
Yeah.
Air Shield's gonna help. With Air Shield, you're not gonna get that many pops on your Glamour. And with Awe too, it's a done deal.
Oh.
And chaining.
Yeah, that's a nice little. Yeah, that helps with the clear quite a bit. Yeah, all three, and yeah, the chain, that'll probably be enough. Although you can just see, compared to the pretenders that had fear, just how much
Yeah.
longer these clears take.
Yeah, Fears is so good in expansion.
Although this one actually wasn't too bad. It's probably going to be done by round 15. Yep. Oh, round 16. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, this is exciting.
We're
Marignon players, they love to expand in the strangest ways, or they try to because their units really do struggle.
imp
Um,
trainers, missionary. Yeah, those pikes took heavy attrition here. This is not particularly sustainable.
yeah, that's Marignon. Imp trainers with their little imps.
They
Very
just
interesting.
start the battle with some imps, but then they
Well,
just
yeah,
switch the
tiny
crossbow.
imps. Yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Marignon, late age Marignon. They have to do crazy things to get off a good expand or attempt it. Because
Yeah.
if you check their halberdiers, I think their stats are or their non-sacred ones. Um,
Oh yeah, 10, 10,
yeah, yeah, with 9
14.
attack,
Yeah.
they struggle.
I trust
Oh,
last, so but
oh yeah,
those
for sure.
those imp trainers, I don't know if it's worth the command points.
I don't know. I I assume definitely part of his expansion testing. I'm sure they have merit, breaking up formations and maybe sniping a commander or two if you get lucky.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, let's check the. Oh, we already saw the blast. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's the air shield, stormflight, righteous wrath.
Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough though. This army is effectively, you might be able to squeak out another province, but this wasn't even a particularly large indie province.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty normal. We'll see.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice Hawkmeister expansion.
there was some talk about this, comparing the Hawkmeister with Ulm versus Zamatia, and just how much
Hmm.
easier it is on Zamatia given the better mount and the extra attacks. But
Yeah, for
these
sure.
guys, nothing, not something you can overlook.
Yeah, I think one of the nice things is that these guys are all CP1 and gets 3 CP in their cap.
Yeah.
So depending on the provinces, you can actually get 1.5 expansion parties out per turn. If you think you can send two, this bless might not be potent enough. If you go like Fire Shield, you can sometimes get a really really strong expansion. Um, we'll see. What's their effective prot, like 27, 28 or something
No,
with the invuln?
no, there's no. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 27.
27.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, with the Undying and Enchanted Blood, these guys are going to be a menace.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Undying. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, really good for the Black Templars too, if he wants to go that route. In fact, with a bless like that, I wonder why he doesn't go just Black Templar expand.
This is a large number of mournful.
It is. Is that part of the starting army?
No, can't be. That'd be. Ah, maybe they've got some. Cause yeah, 15 of them. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Obviously, resources are important for Atlantis to get your Ice Guard and whatnot going, and you got to
Mm-hmm.
make do without them. Um, Mournful are good. They got a little more hit points, but yeah, they're a little bit pricey. Surprised to see 15 of them out here. But that's what a blind expand
Oh,
gets you. A little bit
yeah,
extra
it's
gold.
300 gold. True.
Yeah, so Atlantis is off to the races.
Ooh.
Another good expand with the Ghost King into a decent sized heavy cav province. Let's see what Fem's doing. Anything spicy? That commander only got one kill. Defense 3, inspiration, leadership, morale. Okay.
That makes sense. Fem's not a very, they don't really want much of a bless.
No.
There's the kill.
Yeah. Lady at Arms, not terrible, but the prot's so low. The kite
Yeah,
shield
but they have a shield
helps.
at least.
Yeah.
6 parry with 16 defense, 15 prot. It's fine. Um, it'll do okay, I think. The spearmen or the soldiers, they're not as good, but they'll make do.
Yeah. The cav are very nice.
Yes, if you can afford them.
Yep. Yeah. Decent expand here by Fem. Relatively light, obviously, on losses.
Yeah, I call it a victory if I expand with a bunch of normal troops and I only take 2 losses.
Yeah. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Wait, this is kind of unexpected. A lion tribe?
Oh, I wonder if it's the poison arrows that do them in.
Maybe. I mean, they still have to get through prot, right? And half these guys have tower shields.
Oh, yeah, because the poison effect's on damage, not on hit.
Yeah, I think so. I guess. Did they just get? Oh, the pikes run forward.
Oh, the
Oh.
combat speed difference. Yeah, they take a
Oh,
decent.
yeah.
They're going to take one more volley. Yeah. If the pikes hadn't made first. If there was some way for those tower shields to draw the aggro from the archers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so all the pikemen are gonna die, and then
Then
it's
an
gonna take
HP
some.
route of some sort.
Yeah, it'll be quite close after that.
Wow, I'm surprised actually that the Lion Tribe hasn't, this group hasn't broken.
Yeah,
I think this might
you
have
can
just
get
been a
unlucky.
little unlucky.
I agree. Normally, I would expand into the lion tribe without batting an eye with this group. Um, Even here, I guess it's just gonna be a.
A
Is it gonna
bad
be an
roll
HP
when maybe
route?
this last pikeman dies. Yep,
Oh, there it
there
goes.
we go.
Yeah, it was on the edge. A lot of
Yeah,
casualties.
yeah. Even if he
Still, I
had
think,
one.
yeah, the Hawkmeisters. It sucks to lose this army. I mean, this thing's worth, I don't know, 3 or 4 provinces. Um, but the Hawkmeister expansion is strong enough. I don't think it's going to set him back too much. He's not out of the game
Yeah, plus the
by any
Vampire
means.
Queen.
Exactly.
Midgard getting their third expansion here. So it was not a ping. It was 3 legitimate expands. That's huge for them.
Okay,
And
that is huge.
obviously, no casualties here. Invol gives them 20 prot.
How much on the horse?
Oops. 16
16?
on 22 hit points. Not terrible. Plus
Yeah.
you got glamour.
Biggest. Yeah, that helps a ton. In my experience, biggest danger to these guys is usually projectiles. But that invuln is going to help a lot.
Wow, they got real lucky that that one squad broke almost instantly.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if that squad hadn't broken, they'd probably be taking quite a bit more arrow fire and maybe some attrition. But yeah, great job, Midgard. Coming through that
Yeah,
without a
very
loss
nice.
is huge.
Yeah, and that's only one turn, one turn of recruitment from the cap. So if he can continue that, it's going to be very fast.
Pico, look at this. Look at these little holy guys. And
Oh,
boom, now we got a bunch of H2s.
the H2s are here.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Undying 10, Enchanted Blood. Morale plus 4? That's a little surprising, right?
Inspirational as well. Yeah, I mean, what's the morale in the sacreds? Uh, I don't know if we see any here, but I can check actually.
Yeah. 14?
11 base.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's not terrible, right?
it's yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, I can't say I understand that yet, but it might become obvious in the future. Protection of the Lord. I do not know what that does. Is it Twist Fate?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, if they can AoE Twist Fate and they're on advancing cast, they can spam it every time one of them takes a hit.
Yeah.
That is really nice. And their density means they're going to take it super efficiently. Oh, and it means the crossbows are much less of a liability as well. Because if you get hit in the back with a crossbow, you just pop your Twist Fate.
Yeah, and mix in a Sermon of Courage and you're off to the races. So the
Yeah.
troops have base 9. So
Mm-hmm.
inspirational can make sense there for sure.
Yeah.
But
My
plus
guess
4 in the blast seems a lot.
My guess is that obviously, yeah, the Pico Sacreds don't do much damage, but they are very tanky. And it looks like he's leaned into the tanky aspect. The morale is going to make them route less frequently. That's valuable. Um, I wonder. Yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm very excited. I I was worried that the Pico might get kind of run over by something that their damage won't be able to get through. So I was expecting, unholy weapons or death weapons or strength, but I never played the nation, so it's just my estimation.
Yeah. Any final thoughts here on turn number 3?
Not too many. It's unfortunate that Ulm's expansion didn't go as planned, um, but I think he isn't going to be set back that much. Everyone seems to be doing pretty well, as expected.
Yeah, I'll take a quick glance at scales. Decent troop scales here on TC with some magic. Dipped into misfortune and death. Ulm actually maybe lower scales than I would have thought.
Okay, so that reads to me like
Can't build
he's
a
going to
lot of
be
those troops.
yeah. So it's a lot of Hawkmeister action for the early game, is my guess.
Midgard pretty much neutral. They went into heat and misfortune, but up in magic. Mary dipped a little into turmoil, tanked temp, but went heavy into luck. Interesting.
That's nice.
Atlantis, a little bit misfortune, a little bit of death, but otherwise pretty strong scales. Ooh, Fem, interesting. 3 magic, 2 misfortune, 2 death, 3 heat. Yeah. Let's see what Arco.
Yeah. 3 magic. The research is gonna go crazy.
Ooh, Arco. Drain 2.
Double drain. Do they have
Mundane.
philosophers? Am I crazy? They have no? No, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, everyone's affected by that scale. Interesting.
I guess I mean the Mystics have +1 Adept Researcher already, so you could read that if you're going all into Mystics as like having a free magic scale.
Ooh, high magic here on Zamatia.
Interesting. Magic 3.
Yep. Did we miss anyone on scales? Lots of misfortune, lots of magic, lots of heat.
Yes, lots
Seems
of
to be the
Misfortune
trend.
2. Interesting. I don't like to dump to Misfortune 2 anymore. I've been scarred by the barbarian attacks.
I think last might be the only one to have gotten luck. Good for him. Okay, let's see what happens.
Well, yeah, I hope he benefits from it. Luck is RNG dependent, one way or the other.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining me here on episode number 2, turn number 3. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Yeah, absolutely.